But if anybody's just like, trailers are spoilers. Don't look at the trailers. Avert thine eyes. Avert thine eyes. Avert thine eyes very soon, because I want to look at the Stormblood trailer here. So yeah, let's look at the Stormblood trailer before we jump into Stormblood. So movies and titles. Stormblood. Here we go. Didn't realize it was straight into the cutscene. So pretty. I love the double waterfalls. Look at this, the mossy rock. Little rainbow and fucking stuff like that. Okay, so when I first saw this trailer, I had no idea who the character was, but now it's still a little bit hard to grasp because we just got the reveal here. But this is Lise. She doesn't get this outfit yet. And this is the representation of the main character. The other dude. We're sort of like monk combating. Unarmed combat. Yeah, it's a monk. But anyway, look at that badass fucking shit this is. Look at Lise, man. I love how light on the feet they make her look. And like, damn, the force and shit like this. Like, a Titan's fucking battling in the fucking statue. I'm like, this statue could fall down at any point in time. Just thunderous things from our clashes up here on this like precarious statue. And now we're activating our super saiyan missions. Anyway, that was very cool. Okay, so yeah, so that's like the Ala Mhigo flag or whatever. So Ala Mhigo. Garlean Empire. Garlemald. I see you over there looking shadowy and evil. This is the map. But yo, what this over here, it's oh god, what's that? Othard. Which is like, it's like Eorzean, it's like the other part of the continent or whatever. The other sector. And this is like some dome and shit, underwater palace or some shit. Clouds part to reveal this island. So we're also getting into some dome and stuff as well in Stormblood. Yeah, the Far East, Othard, thank you. There's also thus the player character, but as samurai. We're such fucking badasses. Haven't even drawn our blade. Cut the bullet in half. Cut the bullet in half. Classic. See, these cutscenes are always so good. Or these trailers, I should say. So pretty. Bird. There we go. This is Kugane? Okay. Well, we'll get there when we get there. But yeah. That was the Stormblood trailer. It's one of the hardest jumping puzzles. Ooh, jumping puzzles. Yes. Very cool. I'll look forward to it. All right. That's a nice little flare, music flare. All right, let's go. Let's go. There's a sightseeing log at the top. Cool. All right. Is it like in a city so you can't just fly up to it? There have been some sightseeing stuff in cities, though. There has been, like in the Run We Born sightseeing log there was, and there was some jumping puzzle stuff involved with that one as well. All right, so we're starting here in Revenant's Toll. We're gonna go talk to Alphino. That's where the quest is right now. We're going to talk to Alphino. See what our next steps are into Stormblood. But yeah, I had to go like nearly 2 hours over the usual length of my stream yesterday to make sure I finished up with all the Heavens Ward content that I wanted to do, so that I could go in here at the start into Stormblood. But we're here. We made it. Here we are. Let's go. Very excited. Okie dokie. All right, Alice, Alphino, we are here. Alice? If all proceeds to plan, we should soon be receiving word that Alliance forces have secured Belsar's wall. Until then, however, we can but ensure we are ready to move the moment we hear the news. Beyond the Great Wall, Alphino is a man with a great deal on his mind.
The question is, how will the Empire respond to the disappearance of Omega and the Primal?
Yeah, that's a good question. So there's the big fight with Omega Weapon and Shinryu, the Primal that Aelbird had summoned. The asshole. And yeah, they sort of like double KO'd each other, and they just sort of like Team Rocket blasting off again into the sky. We assume with mortal wounds. We shut down Omega, but we're not sure exactly what happened to the Primal. So honestly, I think that should be our priority. We should like hunt down, like killing below it. I think that might be the good answer, because if it's not dead, it's just gonna keep stewing and sucking ether out of the land, right?
Oh, I didn't see you there. Forgive me. Word from Belsar's wall is proving long in the coming, and my mind cannot help but stray to grim places.
Yeah, also like the Empire could totally see this as like, you know, like summoning a Primal on top of the wall. They could see that as like, oh, the Eorzeans and their fucking icons again, looking to they've struck a blow against us. We must quell them in their savage ways. Sounds like an Empire thing. The Taro.
Alphino, a message from the Alliance.
Oh, a message. Paper message.
It's about time. Pray summon the others at once.
Yes, sir.
Right, we're all here. The Scions.
General Uldin reports that his forces have secured the breach in Belsar's wall.
Well, that's certainly
And what
a
of the
first
Primal
step.
and Omega?
Yeah, what about the Primal and Omega? Specifically the Primal. We know Omega's at least shut down, but the Primal.
There is still no sign of either at this time. He writes that they will begin a more thorough investigation shortly.
Well, if they just have the wall, like, they freaking blast it off of there. So, you know, I don't know, maybe we have had any spies in Garlemald being like, hey, anybody see giant fucking blast zone or wherever where Primal could have landed or something like that? Or where it could have, like, done something? I don't know. Any, like, weird ether readings in any region or something?
And, as expected, he wishes to petition the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
As expected. Well, yeah, if we're specifically going to hunt this Primal, then yes. That would be as expected.
As expected.
As expected?
The Alliance's decision to capture a part of Baelsar's wall is open to interpretation.
The wall serves to demarcate Imperial territory, Ala Mhigo included, from the rest of Eorzea. To an observer, the Alliance's actions could be seen as a prelude to invasion.
Indeed. I mean, like, besides maybe getting more info about Omega and the Primal, like, this is an act of aggression towards the Empire. Like, we did not need to take this wall. So, of course, yes, it's seen as an act of aggression against the Empire because it is.
Indeed. And the Alliance leaders have no wish to be branded invaders.
Well, well, well. Too fucking late.
You're saying they won't fight for Ala Mhigo? Even after everything that's happened?
I know Rauban seemed pretty committed. He at the end there was like a cutscene where he was on the wall and he was just like, "I'll do it then, Illibird. I'm gonna take back our homeland." And I was just like, okay. And then he was just like, for you and for me. I'm just like, don't do it for Illibird. Don't do it for Illibird. He's an asshole. Don't do it for him. Do it for you, but don't do it for him.
Not without the consent of her people, no. Make no mistake, Lys. The Alliance is in complete agreement that the Empire must be purged from Eorzea.
Purged.
However, they will not set foot in Gyr Abania until they have formally secured the consent and cooperation of the Ala Mhigan opposition.
Aye, that's fair enough. Gotta make contact with the forces and be like, hey, you wanna do this? You wanna do that? You ready to do this? We're gonna take it to the Empire, because it's a big commitment to go against the Empire. The Empire is powerful. And like they said before, like in the Battle of Cardano, that was just one of the Imperial legions, just one. It was the combined might of all the grand companies. Though I guess now we do have, you know, Ishgard on board as well. But, you know, Ishgard ain't gonna be all end all, you know? I'm just gonna say, you know, like, we fight Garlemald at our significant peril.
They would have us act as intermediaries.
Why us?
Precisely. The Scions are uniquely qualified to serve in this capacity. That is to say, Lys's, given her personal connection to the Resistance.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
Who better than you to broker an agreement between the Alliance and the people of Ala Mhigo? Assuming you are willing, of course.
Yeah, I mean, don't we also have, Minago? Makote still with us. She was recovering from her wounds, and she was high injured, but she came with a message from the Resistance that the Resistance was planning to take the wall in the first place. We have her as well.
course I am. You know I'd like nothing more.
Just making sure you were committed, lass.
As for who should
behind you,
accompany you
Lise.
on said diplomatic mission, I had a mind to volunteer myself.
We're not all going as a squad. I guess maybe if we're going behind enemy lines, maybe we want to keep things small. But I mean, like, if you know, if shit hits the fan, like, you know, Thancred's a sneaky bastard. You know, take him with us. Thancred's good at getting out of situations, man.
Well, that covers the talking part. But you just know there'll be trouble along the way. Are you available?
Are you available? Let me check my schedule. Warrior of Light, things to do. Just everyone rolls like a giant ass list. I can pencil you in. I can pencil you in, Lise. Steadfast nod. Oh, sure. We get the dialogue option. ... Classic silent protagonist. Are you available? I'll take that as a yes. Just like blankly stares at her. No, we have to say something. But I like it that they give you the option to be a silent protagonist for as long as you like. Always there's this option. But we're not so aloof. As if you have to ask. I'll stand behind you, Lise.
Thanks. It means a lot knowing you'll be there.
No problem, Lise. Here for you.
I too shall accompany you. Such
Gridanium
endeavors
buddies.
are seldom hampered by a surfeit of healers.
Yes, a surfeit of healers. Surfeit, because I am also a healer. Thancred?
Good point. Allow me to offer my services as well.
Oh my god, you too, Kryle? Are you sure? We're going into enemy territory. This might as well just be the whole squad now. Hey, okay, who's not going?
I have spent quite enough time here of late, so I'll be coming. But we will need someone to keep an eye on things.
Once again, who's not coming?
I trust you have no objections.
None, my lady. Gladly shall I continue to serve as caretaker of the Waking Sands, and
Alright,
there
Urianshe's
keep watch
staying
for signs
behind
of
as
primal
usual.
and Ascian activity both.
Thanks, Urianshe. Be our eyes on our regular stuff going on. Can't let slip our other duties.
As capable as my learned friend undoubtedly is, there are some troubles that may prove too much for a single scion, on account of which I mean to stay.
Okay, that's fair enough, Thancred. I think you would be perfectly suited for this particular mission. Being a sneaky bastard and all, we'll totally miss you on this. But I guess, you know, if there's any muscle that's needed for any of the duties that Urianshe might have, I guess we need somebody to stay here and hold the fort. But I'll say this again, I think I think we could use you, but that's okay. You do you.
It is settled then. Let us each see to our preparations.
Ooh. New quest accepted music. You get used to one quest accepted music after a while, and then the new one hits you, and you're just like, okay. Oh, Gosetsu, Yugiri, you guys are still here? You haven't left yet? Thought you guys left. You are ready, Shadow Walker. There can be no turning back once we depart. Almost. There is but one thing that remains undone. Oh? Also, hey, Femi. Even Tataru has her limits, and so I've taken it upon myself to assist her in managing communications with various organizations and our members in the field. Thank you, Afemi. Riol and the others are counting on us for our support after all. Hekia. Oh, there's some people out this way as well. She's like, hey, is there anything else? It's Silder and Home. The old folks' buds. What will become of our homeland? I know not what to think of this endeavor. Why, 10 years younger. Nay, just 5 years younger. I would not hesitate to join Lady Yugiri and Lord Gosetsu in their fight for freedom. Of course you would, Isildur. Of course you were. If I were younger, 10 years younger, nay 5, nay just a year younger, I would be kicking ass. Alright, Alice. There's no going back once we cross this bridge, and the gods only know what awaits us on the other side. Minfilia would have given anything for a chance to liberate her homeland. Were she still with us, I know she'd be the one leading the way. Oh yeah, I forgot Minfilia was also from Ala Mhigo. Her father was like, I think a double agent for quite a while with the Ala Mhigan resistance and, you know, the Empire shit. Real, my dear friend. Aye, Captain, you can count on us. In our absence, Eorzean Thancred will handle administrative affairs, continue to coordinate your operations with Alian and the others, and report to them directly should you receive word of primal activity. Alright, B-Team Scions and Crystal Brave Remnants. The Crystal Brave Loyalists gonna hold for Real, thank you. You're such a badass, Real. Alright, Clemens, Aenor. Sister, please, you never know who might be listening. And more importantly, we have our own mission to attend to. And if you're too busy thinking such thoughts, you're liable to get us both killed. Oh, Aenor, what you thinking this time? Even as bit players, they show such passion, such fervor. Oh, what I wouldn't give to be a bit player too. Or better yet, play with their ... Okay, alright, Aenor. Alright, cool from that. Keep being you, Aenor. Papalymo's absence will be keenly felt for some time. Would that we had the strength to aid others in his stead. Papalymo. Freebolder? Spirits, Coltonet, spirits. Even if we are not more than bit players in their tale, we must do our utmost to support the senior Scions. And Kelwyn, most of all. Dude, thank you. Horrybolder, and Kelwyn most of all. You freaking champion, Horrybolder. Way to go. Thanks for the support. Alright, Ochre? Well said, Hori. Every man has purpose, and we must not doubt ours. Damn right. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you play a little bit of a supportive role, and that's okay. You're also super important. All right. That's everybody except for this group here. Lise. So it's finally happening. Don't tell anyone, but I'm feeling a little bit nervous. Only a bit, mind. I'll be fine once we get going. Hopefully. Sorry, you got this, Lise. You got this. You got this, I believe. Taro. You remember Mhigo, don't you? The messenger. Yes, Mhigo. What about her? She come with us? The messenger who brought word of the Griffin's attack on Balsar's wall? Well, she left not long ago. Oh, she fucking left, dude. No. Having made a full recovery. If you see her in Garabania, be sure to send my love. Will do, will do. She should have come with us. Damn it, maybe we weren't sure if we were gonna go or not, so she was just like, I gotta get back to the resistance.
Ready, my friend?
As always, Alphino. Steadfast nod. My friend.
Well then, Tataru, I leave the rising stones in your capable hands.
Tataru, Capitan, hold the fort down.
Don't worry, Alphino. I'll see that the place is still standing when you come back.
Oh, I say something. Nope, we're just small talk, I guess. Didn't really actually get dialogue there. We're just like, hey, we're just talking. As
Mistress Y'shtola has unfolded all. You are bound for Girabania?
Indeed. These guys, I think they had said that they were going to go to Doma. Because Gosetsu came specifically seeking Yugiri. He said that he wanted her homeland calls her back.
Aye. The Alliance would have us make contact with the Ala Mhigan resistance as soon as possible.
It begins then. As soon it shall in Doma, if the gods are good. 'Tis but a pity it must be now. I am sorry that we shall not be present to fight beside you in the battles to come.
It's okay, it's okay. You've already done so much for us, Yugiri. Let's wish each other luck in our fights against the Empire. We may be divided in space, but our purpose is united.
You have stood with us countless times, Lady Yugiri. Pray do not apologize.
Yeah, exactly. Yugiri, you're
let
just
us thank you
so
instead.
awesome.
You and yours stood with us from the first, when we came to this land as refugees in search of sanctuary.
There's no problem, Yugiri, and you've proven to be a steadfast friend. You've more than repaid any debts you had, and we're just friends helping out friends now.
Loath am I to think what might have become of my people, had you not extended to us the hand of friendship. We will never forget. This I solemnly swear.
And we won't forget your aid to us, Lady Yugiri. We're friends now.
Much
here.
has changed
I'm
since
giving you a
first you
hug.
set foot on these shores. Revenant's Toll stands as a testament to that. I'm sure your people will manage in your absence.
Oh, wait. Okay, so not all of the Domans are returning? I figured a lot of them would want to follow Lady Yugiri. Some of them are staying? I guess, like, you wouldn't want to move, like, everybody. I mean, like, they do have the children here as well. But, you know, I figure some of her shinobi will definitely be going with her.
Indeed. They have built a new home for themselves and no longer need me to shepherd them. The time has come for Gosetsu and I to return to our master, to our home.
I know how you feel. It's time I went home too.
It's time I went home too. Alright. Let's do it.
Though our battlefields be 1,000 mounds apart, our purpose is one.
Fuck yeah!
Let all men hearken to the clarion call of freedom, of liberation.
Clarion call.
From Eorzea to the far east, that they may rise up and cast down the curse of Garlemald.
Fuck yeah, Gosetsu, dude, my thoughts exactly. We're of one mind, let's go.
Take care, you hear me? When all of this is over, we're going to celebrate. Together. Just you wait.
Fuck yeah.
I should like that very much. Fare you well.
Fare you well as well. May we meet again. Hugs. Hugs. Farewell hugs. Alright, in spirit. Get over here, Yugiri. 1,000 moms apart, yet united in purpose. Let us pray both our endeavors meet with success. Shall we then? Alright. Resistance squad, let's go. Except for Totaro. Totaro, good luck. Oh, Totaro stopped and leaves.
Wait, not just yet. I knew I'd forgotten something important. Lise, could you come with me? Me? What now? All right, then, if you insist.
New outfit? New outfit, it's Totaro. New outfit? Ah, the car, little gas there. I mean, okay. I think the armored pants are cool. I like the jacket. The armored pants are definitely an upgrade. But like, I don't know, I feel like, you know, I don't know, like the midriff being exposed too much. I like the gloves. But like, I don't know, girl, wear a proper shirt. Sorry, armored boots. Yeah. Same difference. Armored lower leg guards, whatever. Specifics. Yeah, there's the armored boots, yeah.
Heh, what do you think? As you can see, I designed it to be light and loose. An outfit tailor-made to the needs of a skilled fighter like Lise. Your work never ceases to impress. Much more of this, and I may have to stop introducing you as the Scions receptionist and start referring to you as our preeminent seamstress. Dude, Totaro is our jack of all trades. Yeah, she still got the hot pants, the short shorts. Yeah, that's with her original outfit as well. I like the necklace as well. I like there's a little bit like it's good overall. I like it. It's lovely, Totaro. Thank you. I feel like I could take on a legion.
You may have to.
I'm glad you like it. And with that, I'll delay you no longer. Safe travels.
Then onward to Gir Banya. Our first stop will be Amarise's Spire in the East Shroud. Right, where we did all the wall nonsense. Okie dokie, squad rolls out, let's go. Loading screen, hello? Okay. I'll take a hot second. Alright, let us teleport then to... Oh, actually, hold on. Yeah, we'll go straight here to Hopper Hut. Alrighty. Let's get out there to this spire. Even though it's like, it's so small. Like, it's more just like look at this, like a spire, quote unquote. And it's alright. Spire is a grand word. Okie dokie, Elise.
I won't let you down, Papalymo. I promise.
Kyle? Was it always his plan to sacrifice his life to complete the ritual? To bring forth the arbiter of his vengeance, but not remain to see the aftermath? Ilberd?
I mean, it seemed like it. I don't know if it was always his plan or he just got pushed to the edge, literally. Who's to say? An asshole either way, because he was definitely planning on sacrificing his people for it. Papalymo had to know it would only be temporary. If Grandfather couldn't contain Bahamut with the power of 1,000 prayers, then what chance did his disciple stand armed with only a broken staff? Yeah, he knew he was just looking to buy us time. That person looks very nice. Are you still up? Though it may not be apparent to the naked eye, the Aether here is in turmoil. Y'shtola, you using your Aether sight abilities again? No. No. Don't do it. Not since the calamity has this land been subjected to the forces of the magnitude unleashed by Shinryu and Omega. Maximilo, hello. This was a fine spot to build a watchtower, and that matron's honest truth. Just face your eyes on that view of Belsar's wall. Yep. Alright, Serpent Officer, hello. I like your, spear. The Alliance holds the wall, Sergeant Knight. You may cross at your leisure. Right, Alphino? All are present and accounted for. When you are ready, my friend, pray inform the officer that we wish to proceed to Gerbania. Will do. Anything else to say, Alphino? We should depart as soon as possible, for Lisa's sake. Staring at the wall will do little to improve her state of mind. Yeah. Yeah, what with Papalymo and whatnot, but she seems to have a lot of conviction as well. Yeah, maybe it's a good reminder, you know, for Papalymo. Ah, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. We were told to expect you. Shall I summon someone to escort you to the wall? We don't really need an escort, but I mean, I'm like a guide, I guess. Sure, yeah, let's go. Gerbania, the Fringes. Ooh. Map unfolds. We're blowing away some of the clouds here. No, it's over here. Is that us? Did the Scions have a sigil? Is that the Scion sigil? It looks like the Hydaelyn, the crystal. Is that intended? Most likely. Remember the Scions has a sigil.
I remember crossing the border.
Oh.
Standing in Gerbania once
Lisa's
more.
our narrator now.
Me and my fellow Scions. The warrior of light among us.
That's me.
Behind us, Baelsar's wall cutting the land in two. Freedom on one side, tyranny on the other.
What is
tyranny
this?
And the promise of a new beginning. But one that could only be bought with flames and blood.
Stormblood, heck yeah. Also, something definitely happened to that mountain. Ooh, I like that effect. Goes up in flame, very cool. Yay, here we are. Oh, that's nice music. That's nice music. Alright, Aetherite tuning. I like the trees here with like the red, some of them have like the red leaves. It's so pretty. It's Ralban! Alright, we'll get there in a second. First, I'm gonna talk to some people just to get the flavor of the land. There is much to be learned from the Magitech weapons left by the Garleans along Belsar's wall. If all goes as planned, we should soon turn their own technology against them. We've seen will not be easy, but we must do all we can to reverse the damage done to the land here. Yeah, I think a lot of shit got frigged up with, they said most of the damage from the Shinryu Mega battle happened on this side of the wall. Yeah, Merchant Mender over here. Queen Compé. It has been no easy task distributing provisions with so many soldiers. I started to think what would happen should our supply lines be cut off. There's barely enough to go around as it is. Serpent Marshal Brookstone. Look at you, dude. Look at you. I like the colors. It's been far too long since the 4 great nations of Eorzea fought together under a single banner. Soon the Garleans will learn the folly of encroaching on our lands. Yeah, I guess we have Ishgard now, but you know, like, oh, so don't get too cocky, kid. The Garlean Empire will fucking kick our asses. Don't get you wrong. You know, it's good to have some confidence, but like, you know, don't let small victories go to your head, because you know. Son Stelo. Well, if it isn't Sergeant Light, what can I do for you? What do you do here? After securing the wall, a number of soldiers from the Alliance were posted here in the event of retaliation by the Imperials. Each of the nations, including Ishgard, has sent in troops to support our efforts here. As one might expect, military procedures and protocol differ from one army to the next, which has admittedly caused problems from time to time. Imagine it would be hard to be coordinated considering you all each have your own methods. Still, the Garleans have yet to prove a match for our combined forces. Yet. What kind of place is this? Castrum Oriens was originally built by the Garleans as a garrison for their troops to maintain Belsar's wall. When they first arrived, the people who once occupied the nearby hamlets were forced to flee, most seeking sanctuary in Gridania. Sadly, this isn't the first time these lands have borne witness to such bloodshed. Nearly 100 years ago, the king of Ala Mhigo attempted to expand the nation's territory. His attempts to encroach on Gridania land escalated into what came to be known as the Autumn War. Oh, interesting. The king of Ala Mhigo being like the tyrant king that the Ala Mhigans sought to overthrow, and in that chaos, also the empire took the chaos of them overthrowing their king to take over Ala Mhigo. Fool's move trying to take over Gridania. I mean, the elementals won't have it. You'd have to raise the forest to the ground to take it over, and if you did that, then what would be the point? In the end, with the aid from Laminza, Ul'dah, and even Ishgard, Gridania dealt Ala Mhigo a crushing defeat. It's almost hard to believe the Alliance now works to save Ala Mhigo rather than fight against them as they did so long ago. Yeah, but that's because Ala Mhigo, the resistance overthrew the king. There was good people here. Runic! Joining in with the rest of the soldiers. I like this this coat. Very nice, very nice. Okie dokie. I keep going. Pip. What kind of name is that anyway? Eastern Highland? What, Pip? I've been so anxious to do battle with Garleans. I sometimes find myself tightly gripping the hilt of my blade without realizing it. Perhaps that is to blame for the blisters on my hand. Got all of them haki. Alright, Gnimfa? We recently seized a suit of Magitech armor from Belsar's wall. Until we've completed its examination, civilians are not permitted inside. Not even adventurers. Okay, fair enough. Alright, Chocobo Keep real quick. Just to unlock the portal location. Okay, that is it. Kakale. Cool looking Lala, cool looking Lala. I'd be careful out there if I were you. There are beasts out there big enough to swallow a man whole. Well, a man my size at least. Alright. Alright, and now the main crew. Get off the table. It's rude. Look at the little monkey. It's like a little eye monkey. Also nice red chocobo. I like that color. Good chocobo color. This person. The glasses. Alright, Alice. The twins. So this is the east end. Not too different from the rest of the shroud, is it? Though, truth be told, I'm not sure why I thought it would be. Yeah, I guess they're maybe like a natural, you know, like progression from zone to zone of like climbs. But yeah, like the land knows no borders. You know, it's not like things drastically change when you move from one country to another. To see the colors of so many nations, Limbs, Alaminza, Gordania, Ul'dah, and now Ishgard. Well, nigh brings a tear to my eye. We have much to be proud of, Kelwyn. That we do. We did a fucking lot for Ishgard. Lise? The general's in high spirits, don't you think? I know the feeling. The Alliance has done well to repurpose these Imperial facilities for their own so quickly. Kyle? Quite an atmosphere here, isn't it? Isn't there? Everyone seems to be on pins and needles, though one can hardly blame them given in recent events. Yeah, a lot of people are you know, it's in for combat. This is, you know, we're making a move against the Empire. This is, you know, it's exciting, but like, oh, I just lambasted that person for standing on the table. Don't stand on the table. Rub on. My immersion. Greetings, Scions. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, I welcome you to Castrum Oriens. Thank you, General. We were relieved to hear that your forces secured the wall without incident. Have the Imperials made any attempt to retake the Castrum since then? None. Save for a few skirmishes between our scouts and their patrols, we've had barely any contact with them. But we all know it's only a matter of time before things escalate. As if attacking Balsar's wall weren't enough, Ilbert summoned a Primal right on their doorstep, and Garlemald does not like to let such shows of defiance go unanswered. Yeah. Yeah, well, I think we definitely expect some sort of retaliation. And, you know, even though this is exciting, like, attacking the Empire, like, they can very easily crush us. They have crazy Magitech shit, dude. And we are by a small offensive force. It was a declaration of war, even if it was not Ilbert's to make. And now we are bound by it, for weal or for woe. The Scions stand ready to serve, General. What would you ask of us? Thought we were going to go make connection with the Resistance. As stated in my message, the Alliance will not proceed without the support and cooperation of the Ala Mhigan people. We would have you serve as our emissary and make contact with the Resistance. Consider it done, General. We won't let you down, I swear. Then I'll leave it to you. I'll leave you to it. Godspeed. Sid! Yo, you here as well? Ha! Of all the casters in the world, you walk into mine. Dude, this is where shit's going down. Of course we're here. Master Garland, what brings you here? Asserting missing Allagan weapon in a draconic primal? Omega and Shinru, I think the shinobi called it. Anyway, we've been studying their trail of destruction, hoping it might lead us somewhere, which it has singularly failed to do. Nero also with you? On the trail of Omega, or he just fuck off being like, well, that was very interesting with the Omega weapon, but I have more technologies to mess with. Then 'tis like Omega fell to earth and occupied territory. I mean, it may already be in Imperial hands. Yeah, but we already discussed they won't know how to use it. I mean, they could tried to figure it out, but I don't. That's high elegant shit. As far as we know. Even so, it bears repeating that we engaged the stasis systems. Assuming the command was received and executed successfully. I mean, we were having trouble getting readings from it, so we don't know. That is true. We can't assume that it received the command. The weapon will be of no use to them. Assuming. We should hurry up and find it regardless. I thought at least it, like, when we were on, like, the control panel, we at least knew that that got through. All the more reason to reach out to the Resistance. If we want to press into Garabania, we'll need their blessing. Everyone's counting on us. Let's not waste any more time talking. Nod. Let's go. The quest accepted thing will get me every time for a little bit here. Alright, Barrowban. Keep to the north and cross upstream. The Black Bridge belongs to Garleans, for now. Keep to the north and cross upstream. The Black Bridge belongs to Garleans now. Oh yeah, in Stormblood we also get swimming. So I think it'll be involved in some quest to be like, hey Kelwan, come into the water, or something like that. Kyle? I do hope you're not thinking about running off to help Master Garland. It is not your duty to solve all the world's problems, you know. Thanks, Cryo. I would love to go. You know what? We'll leave it to him. If he gets word, if he tracks down the Primal or Omega, you know, like he'll send word to us if he needs help. You know, I gotta let some people be my eyes and ears in other places, but yeah, one problem at a time. Can only be one place at once. Stola? Were Omega not a threat to us all, its effectiveness in subduing draconic foes would seem almost admirable. But such weapons are doomed to be misused. Let us pray we never have need of its services again. Fair enough, fair enough. But that bot got spunk, dude. That bot got spunk. It friggin' adapts, dude. Friggin' super powerful robot. Right, Delphino? The bridge over the river has always held great strategic importance, hence the Garlean's decision to transform it into a fortified installation. Needless to say, we will not be crossing there. If anyone can determine the fate of Shinryu and Omega, it's Master Garland. For now, let us remain focused on our current mission. Hey, Lise. Lise is eager to leave Castor Morien's. As you've probably heard, there are plenty of factions in the Resistance, so I'm taking you to see the one with the most influence. Their headquarters are located in a place called Ralger's Reach, an old temple to the east of here, across the Volodna River. I learned the route that should allow us to avoid Imperial patrols. Stick with me, and we'll be there before you know it. Alrighty, let's go. We're heading out into the world. Nighttime. Oh, a Leshy. I think that comes from like, I know, like Nordic or like some sort of thingy. They're like tree spirits in like Northern Europe-y areas or something like that. It's mythology. This is a very pretty zone. I like this. Hello. Here we are. The squad. Alize? It's so quiet, almost as if the Imperials haven't been here for some time. Shtola? On your guard. The Imperials know these lands better than we. Fair enough, fair enough. This is why I would like Thancred with us. To be like, if there's sneaksies, he'll be our counter sneaksies, but alas, Thancred. They call it the East End because it marks the end of the Black Shroud. Note the sparser vegetation. At the risk of upsetting the cartographic fraternity, I can't help observing that East End depends entirely on one's perspective. I mean, people don't even think of it as Gridania anymore, do they? Okay, yeah, fair enough. But is like, I guess is it still considered like is the elemental influence still strong here? I mean, I figured since there's trees, right? There's got to still be elemental presence. Interesting. I wonder if the Garleans have to deal with the Green Wrath a lot. Maybe it's just like just because it's just a small section. It's maybe not as big. I don't know. They have to deal with the elementals causing havoc. Or at least. Still with me. Good. From here we'll head northeast towards the river. The water's not too deep, so we won't have to swim. Yet. Alright, let's go. Little bridge, little river. So pretty. I like this area. Okay, big river, big river. Oh, it's a destroyed one of the Garlean like flying things. Okay, we're getting out of the foresty area. Now we're into like, I don't know, canyon territory. So we can't cross the main bridge. We gotta cross here. This is still a very swift flow. It's shallow, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem, but don't underestimate the power of water. Y'shtola is right. We need to cross before the Imperials spot us. I guess we are kind of out in the open here. We should not linger out here in the open. At a glance, it certainly seems shallow enough. Somebody carry Kryle across, though. Kryle, get him on my shoulders. See, brother, nothing to worry about. Though no one would blame you for donning your buoyancy aids, just in case. Buoyancy aids. Alphino gets some little water wingies. I mean, safety first. Look, it seems pretty shallow, but that's a fierce current. Don't mess with water, dudes. Lakes, oceans, rivers, don't mess with it. Some people think rivers safe. No, rivers, especially some larger rivers, like they've got, like, on the surface it may seem calm, but the fucking currents underneath will fucking strong currents. Just don't mess with it, dude. I don't see any soldiers. Good, let's cross. You're wondering about the tower to the south? Sure. Why not? I know I feel we're just in Garlean lands, so why not? But yeah, sure, what about that tower? Also, if they have, like, any sort of, like, scouts on that tower, they've totally already seen us. Oh, it's the bridge. They sort of taken over and built over this bridge. It's part of Castrellum Volodnia. That's what the Imperials decided to call the old bridge after they fortified it. I call it a great big eyesore. Honestly, you can see that rotten banner from absolutely moms away. I mean, you only say it's an eyesore because fuck Garlemald, you know? Otherwise, I know it's pretty cool. They never miss a chance to rub our noses in it, do they? Come on, we should keep moving. Alright. Crossing the river. Oh yeah, no, this is pretty shallow. It's pretty shallow. Fierce current, though. Fierce current, though. Be careful. But yeah, it's super shallow. Shallower than I thought it was. Cryle should also be fine. And then also giant alligators. Look at these, buddy. Look at him. It's chunky. Chunky. Chunky lad or lace. Look at this bird. Lesser Gagana. Ooh. Fascinating. Cool design, cool design. The wings though, like I feel like they should be folded like that. No creature holds their wings like that. Alright, let's mount. Foper? Ah! One of the little Cyclops little dudes. There's an ether current. We go boom shakalaka. Some more Garlemald destroyed machinery. I wonder if this was aftermath from the Shinra Omega fight, or that is something else. I mean, still smoking. Over this way, over this way. Hope I didn't miss anything. I think there was an actual road this way and I sort of like, I don't know, detoured around it. I think we're okay. I don't think I see anything that I might have missed. Yo, 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 squad. Slowly leading us along the way. I have to periodically meet up with the squad. Alright, Alfino. So the reach lies beyond. I do not see a path. Well, I mean, like, to hide from the Empire this long, I mean, they gotta have some wily ways, right? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Kyle. We didn't run afoul of even a single patrol. What a pleasant surprise, in that there were no surprises. Lys did well. It is reassuring. As you guided us so well, you're doing great, Lys. We're here. On the other side of this pass is Ralger's Reach. So you say, but all I see are rocks. I presume there's some sort of trick to this? You still are. Are you using your ether seeing eyes again? No. Indeed. A glamour. Good eye, Y'shtola. When we were doing the side quest, you know, the down memory lane side quest, and Yamhitra tells us that Y'shtola is using the using ether to see, and that's the first time in canon that we learn of it, and that it hurts her to do that. Like, our character was surprised when they heard that, so now our character in canon knows.
So we can scold Stola for doing that now because she like uses her life force to do that. I take it they have a talented mage in their ranks, or mayhap an artificer trained in the modification of glamour prisms? Ooh. Modification of glamour prisms. Oh. Bringing the glamour lore in here. I like it that it's interesting. You can go two ways about it. You can be a talented mage, or you can go the artificer route too. That's cool. Something like that. The important thing is that it fools the Garleans. Oh, before we go in, I don't know if Tataru told you, but my friend Nago, the messenger who came to the Rising Stones, she is a member of this faction. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of obvious when she came. She said so herself. So they know us, and they shouldn't attack us on sight. That said, they can be a bit jumpy, so let me lead the way, and don't go reaching for your weapons or anything. Got it. As long as they don't attack first. But it's very understandable that they can be jumpy. That is super understandable. Is there like a peace sign that we could do? Like a bird call or something? Like, we're safe. Are we dispelling the glamour? Or like just for us, or what was that? And with a sprinkle of demasking dust, all is laid bare. Can anybody get this demasking dust? I guess you can't, like, if it's something expensive or something that's hard to get, you can't just go, like, sprinkling it everywhere. You'd have to, you know, just assume that a glamour is there first. You have to know glamour is there first. Okay. Alright, enter Rauga's Reach. But first, the rest of the squad. Impressive or no, 20 years is a long time for even so complex a glamour to escape the Empire's notice. Well, it could be they have people on the inside that are working to misdirect them. Right? Let us pray that they are amenable to our proposal. United, we stand to accomplish so much more. Yeah, and who knows what the resistance has. I mean, they're the ones that have been here. So they know the ups and downs of this place. All clear. Let's go, let's go. See, now I feel rather foolish for not having deduced it earlier. I suppose you could disguise almost anything with a glamour prism, if you really wanted to. Have I ever used one? Why am I asking? Of course you haven't. What do you mean, of course? Why am I even asking? Of course you haven't. I've glamoured one thing before. The ugly Muppet staff. I'm kind of offended, Alice. I'm kind of offended. I don't know why she'd say, of course you haven't. Alrighty, here we go.